Hi my lovelies. So I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for those book rings. I still don't have them, but hopefully they're on their way and I will have another journal flip through up very soon. I've also been trying something different. As you can see, this in front of us is not what I usually do. I couldn't do a whole heap of lace or flowers and it was a really cool challenge. I've always wanted to make a little field notes journal. So this is Ada's field notes. Her name is Ada Williams and she is a botanist, and she has recently travelled to South America and had a look at and studied a whole heap of flowers. So she is just as stuffed full. I figured the lace on the front just doesn't fit her story, because if this has to travel, it's got to be nice and sturdy. It has to have a really good size closure on it, and it needs to be travel worthy. So this is what I have done. So she's got a couple of hinges here and obviously a label. This is a copy of a book page from the late 1700s. She's got a fabric strap here to help hold the closure shut, hidden spine, a fussy cut flower, and some antique encyclopedia page behind about plants. Okay, so to open her up, you just give her a little bit of a squeeze so that you can easily unlock that. And in the front cover, here is all of Miss Ada's bits and pieces that she needs for her travelling. You've got her identification card and all of those little bits you could write on the back of for journaling space. That just pops into this little tuck spot, which that's an old piece of encyclopedia paper. You've got Miss Ada's name up there so that everybody knows who owns her journal. Over here you've just got a little lace flip up and some space for some notes. Over here you have her French passport, because she also goes journaling space. Also goes to France. That's where she publishes her books. Just little sample cards. Lots of writing space. Lots of little bits that you can do what you want with throughout the journal. There's even another little one up there. This is journal number 16. Writing space. That's hand drawn. Chapter 16. That is a genuine cigarette card, and I have forgotten who I got this idea off, but I will link their channel in the description so that you can see how to do that, because that was quite cool, and she said she'd done it by accident. And Ada loves playing her cards after the sun's gone down with her friends, and I have not vintagized that. That is a deck of cards that Rochelle has found me that has that aged look already, and I can't bear to make anything out of them. I'm going to use them in journals as they are, because imagine how many games of cards and how many things that card has seen. It's been all over the world with Ada. So in this pocket you can tuck down, and on the other side you can tuck up. I thought it was quite clever, and it's just from an old book, and you've got some more writing space there. Now this has got so much in it, this journal, that I do have to put these things back, because I will never remember where they go. don't even know if that one went in there. I cannot remember. Over here, you've just got a little tuck spot. You could do some writing on there. Old vintage page of some New Zealand grasses. There's a little beautiful glass bead up there that I received in some happy mail from Rochelle, and a little set of keys. By the way, Rochelle has her new channel up, so I will also put that in the description so that you can pop by, and everyone who has said that they would want to subscribe to her can. I found a couple of really awesome old envelopes, and they just happened to be to the National Geographic Society, which I thought was absolutely perfect, so they had to go in here. I've got a little specimen card there, and just another little note card there. That's an old gift card. There's a little charm on there of a lotus and a couple of bells. See, that's another one to the National Geographic Society, which I love, but I thought you could always write on the back of that one. And you've got some more writing space there. Over here you've just got a little hand-drawn weed. Some fussy cut flowers with what they are, and they've got a cute little plate number up there. That's just a stamp, genuine stamp. I love this book. I'm going to be very sad when I run out of pages from that book. So as you can see, Ada the botanist has been very busy. She's almost filled this journal. It's a few little extra spaces to write. Under here we've got our tropical water lily, and you've got some room to write over there on some eco dyed paper, and the little encyclopedia definition of lily as well, and that just pops up under there. Then you've got a hand-drawn diagram by me, the note of the flower from where I got that from, a watercolour version of it, and my little paint test colours that I used. That has been attached with photo corners, so that one can come out, and she's white on the back so that you could also write on her, and then just a little spot to write in there as well. I've got another little bead and a feather, the other side of the eco print. Spot to write. This is Ada and her husband. This is her favourite photo of the two of them. It's actually an old family photo, but I thought she can be Ada. And over here, lots of different textures and different papers as well. I was going to fill this, but then that could be Ada's house. That's where she lived. She did a sketch of it before she left on her travels so that she wouldn't miss it. And you've always got writing space there anyway, so I thought that's quite cute in there. Oh, it's just got a little resined charm on there with some little nail art flowers in it. And there's two of those in here. I don't think I've passed the other one, but I may have. Over here, this is, I haven't done this before, this was just two envelopes that I've decided to flip up and flip down. There's nothing in them yet, so you could put a little something, a couple of little photos or something in there. And I like the way these rivets worked for that. And because I flattened them so that they wouldn't be too bulky, they actually click, the string clicks under there quite satisfyingly. Some more beautiful little beads that I've put on a paper clip that Rochelle has given me. Put you back on there. It's the back of the greeting card. That's another hand-drawn one. And you've still got writing space down there. Lots of trims of crochet because I think she can handle crochet. I just don't think she's a lacy, pretty lady. She's very scientific and she's very about her business, doesn't have time for fluff and faff. This is just some pretty paper for you to write on the back of. And that's the other side of that little fold that I made with the pockets that go up and down. Then just got a little piece of ephemera there, because obviously she comes across animals and insects as well on her travels. That one's hand drawn as well, and lots of writing space there. Yeah, so I have used a couple of ideas that I've found from others, and I'm just going to pop them in the description. I wouldn't want to say the name wrong. This is from an old children's encyclopedia, and it fits perfectly. We've got some flowers of the mountain here. So you could either keep that in there like that, or obviously you could split it up and use it in your own journal, but I really like that. Also used some of it on the front and side cover. It is a little tuck spot, little pocket, sorry, just some cultivating, gardening notes there. I loved that, so I just left it as is and added a little bit of interest on the side. Didn't want to cover it up too much. And this here is just a little bag. Maybe she got it along the way, stuck it in her journal. I'll do that one up later. And in there she's just got a little specimen card of common name, scientific name of little violas. And she just pops that little slide in there so that it doesn't get all scratched up on her travels. And underneath she's got some writing space as well. Another old gift card, little tuck spot here, again from a very old encyclopedia, relevant to all of her field notes to help her in her identification process. Coffee tea rust stained paper. There's a little dangle on there that is a little resined piece of fern and just a little tag. Another cigarette card. I actually I bought them because of the colours on the side and the imagery on the side. I didn't really worry about the fact that they were nautical, and I don't do them because I bought them for the sake of that side, and that meant I got like 50 of them with that beautiful colour that can be popped into any journal. Lots of different textured papers. Chapter 16 again. We got some matte paper of South America, and I've just folded that so that you could tuck something in there as well. Old book pages, but I've tried to find ones that have white space on them so that you could write notes there if you want to. Just a little laminated specimen picture, maybe something that she's looking for while she's over in South America. Another little card that you can write on the back of, and that's got another pocket there as well. Bit of index out of a flower book. more writing space, another gift card. That is, and I've kept it out this time because I used a lot of my journals, so I purchased this. Isn't it lovely? It's doctor's writing notes, so I use that throughout the journal. I love having that, so whenever you see that in my journals, that's what it is. You've got another little pocket here. That's another hand-drawn one and ballpoint pen, just on some music paper. Draw it on lunch wrap paper and then stick it to music paper so that the music has faded out a little bit and you can see the pen drawing better. And over here, this has to be my favourite part of the whole journal. So this was a study that I did on the tiger orchid, and in here you've just got some writing space just tucked away in there for Ada to write on when she finds more of these orchids somewhere. That's just a photo. And then over here you have common name, scientific name and description, handwritten, hand typed, and hand done watercolour, a couple of colour swatches, hand drawn diagram, and the dictionary encyclopedia meaning of orchid. See what I mean? This is quite different for me. Bit of writing space there on the flip side of the eco-dyed paper. And here some more just paper to write on. Bit of ephemera. Like I say, you can either use this in another journal or you can use it to write on if you write in the journals that you buy. Another fussy cut, ultramarine iris major, gel printed flowers. I have a tutorial there on that, I'm sure you've seen, and just another little spot to write on. Wanted to make a smaller version as well, so that it didn't actually end up taking me that much less time. It did a little bit though, so I can adjust the price, because I know there's a few people that have missed out on my journals, and because of the amount of work that goes into them, you know, they're not cheap. They are a piece of art. So this one will be less than my normal ones because she is a little A6. Very cute. I can imagine the size of it is perfect for Ada, travelling in her side saddle on her horse through the country to find her latest botanist finds. So there's another genuine envelope, National Geographic Society, and that one just flips down and you could write in there. But I really enjoyed making this journal, and please let me know what you think of it, because it is a very different style for me without the whole book being full of lace, whole journal being full of lace. So let me know if I did a field notes journal justice, please. Little diagram again of an orchid. Let's say that's Ada's favourite flower. Lots and lots of pages in this little journal though. Plenty of little writing spots as well as spots of interest in old pages. And there's some of her travel luggage tags that she's decided to keep. So yeah, there you go. There is my very first field notes journal, and I tried to keep Ada in mind the entire time I was making this journal, because that's how my journals kind of take on their own personality. I try to envision what the person who made it and owned it had it for, and she was a botanist, so she had a field notes diary. Well, I hope you really enjoyed that. I know you're going to love my next journal. It is all about secrets and hiding spots, and if there was ever a journal that I wanted to keep, it would be this one. So I don't know if I'm going to sell it yet, but we'll see how we go. She is my honest absolute favourite. So there's a lot of work in her. She's ring bound, which is another thing that I'm not used to doing. So yeah, just trying to branch out of my comfort zone at the moment. So while I'm trying all these different things, please let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of Ada's Field Notes journal. Love you guys. Bye.